One way that we allow ourselves to be our puppet is by giving away our power. Imagine that I'm a superhero and I have my power source, and my power source is right here inside me. And let's say someone comes along and they start to say disrespectful things to me or hurtful things to me. If someone's going to be disrespectful and hurtful or mean in some way, and if this was my power source, why in the world would I take my power source and hand it over to that person? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? In fact, if I'm in a tough situation and someone's attempting to take my power, if anything, I want to hold on to my power. I want to be in control of my power. But we do frequently. Someone says or does something we don't like our cartoon world. We imagine they were going to say it one way, but the real world is they say it another way, and we take our power and we hand it to somebody. Now, if our power was something physical or tangible that we could see and touch, I'm not sure we would be so quick in handing it away. This technique is such a genuinely powerful technique. I was teaching it, and one time a guy came back into my group and he said, I wouldn't be here this week if it wasn't for what you taught us about giving away our power a couple weeks ago. He said, I was outside my house and I saw a guy who was in a rival gang of mine, and this guy stabbed me several years ago. And he said, I saw him, he was by himself, and I could have got him. So I went into my house, I went in my closet, I pull out my gun, I cocked my gun. And as soon as I cocked my gun, he said, I saw your face, Doc. I'm not a big fan of people seeing my face when they're cocking a gun. But we laughed and I said, go ahead, tell me what happened. He said, I saw your face and I remembered what you said about giving away my power. And I thought, if I go out there and I take him out, which I can do, that's fine for that moment. But then I'll go to jail for the rest of my life. And I like my freedom. I'm tired of being in prison. I want to be out. And if I go kill him, I will essentially give him my power so that he can determine what the rest of my life's going to be. And I thought to myself, I'm not giving him my power. I put my gun down. I went in my house. I closed the door. That understanding that technique not only saved that man's life who he would have killed, but it saved a man in my group who chose to save his own life by not letting someone else control him, by not letting what happened in the past control him, by holding on to his power instead of giving it away. Sometimes we give our power away because of what's going on inside of us. Think about how hunger, thirst, fatigue, stress impacts your body. Sometimes when those things are going on, our decision making is very different.